Thank you, Perla. Get to know the candidates this evening. KVK-TV compiled candidate profiles throughout this month to inform you about the different issues candidates running for office will address if elected. Take a look. KVK TV is experiencing technical difficulties. We apologize for the delays. KVK-TV compiled candidate profiles throughout this month to inform you about the different issues candidates running for office will address if elected. Take a look.
I'm running on my record and on my principles. For the last 8 years, I've brought about $7.2 billion in resources to our district. You see the transformation of our infrastructure. You've seen investment in schools. We have programs at the university now for kids who come from households that make less than $150,000 a year. I think the infrastructure is probably one of the most important things. We've brought billions of dollars of infrastructure. If you take a drive from McAllen to Brownsville, it's transforming our region. We're deepening and widening our ports. We're more technologically connected than ever in history. We're building new bridges into Mexico to grow our commerce and grow our economy. Well, I think women's reproductive rights, assuring that young ladies can get the best health care they need right here in Texas. They shouldn't have to cross the border or cross the state line to get health care. Right now, I think that's a very critical issue. Know that every election cycle you hear that this is the most important election in our lifetime. Only I think this one really is. We need to unify. We need to activate and motivate our friends and relatives to go out and exercise our right to vote.
This past session, we did a lot of good work, passed 31 bills without a single veto. We're going to keep fighting for public education, keep fighting to make sure we have sustainable water resources down here and that our economy continues to grow, but also that we have affordable health care that's accessible to everyone. So there's so many different platforms out there, but I would say the next big priority this session is going to be public education. We want to make sure that our public education has the resources and the teachers that we need to continue to grow our South Texas families and to continue to have students going to colleges like UTRGV and becoming successful members of our communities. It's going to be water. South Texas is currently in a drought situation, and we need to make sure that we get funding from the state so that we can start taking those big, expensive, but important steps to ensure that our future is taken care of and that we have enough water resources to sustain our growth, both in agriculture and in the cities, but also with our economy as well. Please go out and vote. It's so important that we vote and that South Texas votes together and has a huge turnout, because when the state or when the federal government starts looking at what projects to fund or what grants to award, they look at voter turnout. And we know that the people of South Texas, our communities, they have a voice. And when we vote, we demand to be heard and we make sure that we're getting what we deserve down here. And it all starts with a single vote, and every vote counts.
For the third party option, I think having a third party can allow some people to change their mind if their values stand with being more eco-friendly and sustainable. If that's something that aligns with voters, then now they have a third option to choose. Our platform has 10 key points. We are grassroots democracy, which means we don't take corporation money or lobby money. We also have social justice and sustainability. I think if I was to win, I would want to see what are our biggest problems. I know we have the LNG in Port of Brownsville. You have SpaceX not too far from it, explosive things, and LNG is a pipeline. So just them being in proximity to each other seems like a problem. The Green Party needs 2% this year to keep our ballot access in Texas for the next 10 years. So the Green vote this year is kind of dire, because if we don't get it, we lose our access to be Greens in Texas, and that's pretty devastating.
Throughout the time that I've been here in the Texas legislature, we've seen a lot of growth and progress here in District 39 across the region, the Rio Grande Valley, and the state. I think we've supported a lot of issues that are important to the people from the district, and we've invested a lot of time and energy to make sure that we've been able to address those issues and creating opportunity. Is always going to be healthcare, education, job opportunity, and growth, economic development, right? Because in order for you to have a good, strong workforce, you need to have a healthy and educated workforce. We can't talk about just one main issue, but we can start with education, making sure that our public schools are fully funded, first of all, that our teachers are paid at the national average. Secondly is make sure we have more opportunity in higher education. I think providing that type of opportunity for our students first and foremost is one of the things that I'm going to be focused on. When you're selecting your candidate, make sure that that candidate really aligns with what we believe in when we're going out and voting. But most of all, the important thing is to go out and vote. Many people believe that it doesn't matter, but it does matter. Every vote does matter.
Up next, tune in at 9 p.m. to learn more about the unofficial election results live. Check out our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and X, to keep us with the latest numbers for the 2024 election coverage. Meet us back here at 9 p.m. V's up!